Okay, we're going to pick up where we left off. So we're on part C of our problem. Find the value of f6 of 0. So this part is actually pretty easy based on the description that we talked about, I think on another one of these problems. This is why I told you needed to know the Taylor equation, because if you just take a careful study of this term right here, what is that? That's f6 x to the 6 over 6 factorial. So that means everything that's not x to the 6 is f6 over our 6 factorial. So all we have to do is, this right here is 6 factorial, so we're going to set f6 over 6 factorial equals 121 all over 6 factorial. So that we can conclude that f6 is 121. So this is just a real simple did you know the Taylor equation. Now part D is where things get a little wishy-washy. It says let P4 of x be the fourth degree Taylor polynomial for f about x equals 0. So that means P4 of x is equal to 1 plus x squared over 2 plus x to the 4th over 24, or 4 factorial. And it says, using information from the graph, y equals f5 of x, show that P4 minus f of 1/4 has got to be less than 1 over 300. So again, we're talking about error. So what we're looking for is f5 over 1/4 5 factorial has to be less than 1 over 300. So now what I need to do is, so in a way we're restricting the interval that we're looking at from 1 to 1/4. So if I go back up to my graph and you take a look at how this is chunked up, here's 0, here's 1/4. And if you remember our maximum error equation, or error in general, we look at this interval and we see where the error is going to be maximized. The error would be maximized, part of which when the derivative is at a maximum. So we can see that this derivative is at a maximum. Now, in a worst case scenario, at 1/4 we'd be here. And that is what the solution shows you. And so it makes the math nice. In all actuality, I would estimate this to actually be about, I don't know, like 37, 38, but to make the math easier, we are going to select the derivative to be right here. You'll see why in a second. So all we got to really do now is start substituting things in. So we're going to say 40, 1 over 4.25 to the 5th over 5 factorial. And so we just have to show that this number is going to be a number bigger than 3,000. So just remember, like 5 factorial is 120. So 4 goes into 120 3 times. So I've taken care of this, and I've taken care of this. So all we are really left with, we've got a 3, and then we have to take 4 to the 5th power. So 4 to the 5th power, if you don't believe me, check it out, is 1024. So we have 1024 in the bottom times 3. So if you do all this math, you should get 1 over 3072 is less than 1 over 3,000. So I'll tell you what I don't like about this solution is, the solution I would prefer is where we used a number closer to 37 or 38. But if you take a look at this domain, you'll see that they picked a number 40 just to make this math work out. Okay, so I'm going to stop this video and then I'll make a new video for the next problem.